description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you. All right, so yeah, man, we got the young fella on. We had a little miscommunication, but appreciate you tuning in, man. Let them know who you are and what team you play for.
My name is Jeremiah Johnson. I play for DEA.
Okay. All right. So we just gonna go back a little bit. So you've been playing football for how long so far?
For 5 since I was 5 years.
Okay. All right. Cool. And what are the teams that you play for?
I play for Pac in DEA.
Okay. And what was the difference when you actually began to play for DEA? Because I know that Pac Prime was always good, right? They was always right there. But then when you played for DEA, you actually made it over the hump. So what was the difference, for on both from both teams?
It just felt like DEA was just a better move. It's just yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know you happy with that decision right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now that more people know you, they get to know you. Um, Tell them who you are as a person that you want people to know you as.
Um, Someone that's like humble and chill and relax and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are like more in tune with you. I see that you end up signing autographs. I seen that more players are gravitating towards you. Did you feel like at the beginning of the season you would be at this point?
Actually, no, I really didn't. It was really shocking.
What which part? The newfound fame or the MVP?
Both the MVP or the fame or any of it.
Mm-hmm. So are you planning? Are you getting ready to play next year for DA or what's your next move?
Um. Oh, I don't know yet. We'll see.
Good answer. Good answer. Yep, because they can never hold you to a response that you never made. So yeah, I appreciate that. But look, man, some of the people, they admire what you're doing. I think this situation can enhance a lot of other players that might find a new fame as well. What are some of the things that you've been doing, right? Far as even making sure that you get even more exposure for your brand.
Well, I've been hitting up like clothing brands and like and yeah.
Okay, because the other thing too,
Going to,
right? All right, the other thing is too, right? Because I want to give you some gems. Like I got 4 people total that play professional ball, 2 that play football, and 2 that plays professional basketball in the NBA. So later on in this conversation, I'm going to give you some gems, and I want to make sure that you definitely make sure that you sign your dot, cross your T's and dot your I's and stuff. And I'm going to give you some information so you can go forward, knowing if you made the best decision, for you, because there are too many young men that actually have the opportunities, to have a little bit of fame, but it doesn't always turn out to be that way financially, right? So I want to make sure that you make some of the good choices financially, because I'm a finance major, and that's what it's about. But right now, we're gonna continue to get to know you as a player, so now what is it like once you go and to the football field? Is it people more shocked that you there, or is it still like the same?
it's people are shocked that I'm there and like they want to take pictures. Yeah. they want to take pictures and stuff like that. And
So is that a distraction to you?
no, sir.
Okay, that's good because I would hate for that to be the case. So what are you doing on your off season? Have you started working out yet?
I've been doing 707 and working out, and just off season training.
Okay, because I got some. Coach says, "What's going on?" Speaking to you.
So, oh, he's talking to me.
Yeah, the Coach Tim. He said, "What's going on?"
Oh, what's up?
And then Carter says he said he's bigger than me, and hey, I have to agree, Carter. He's definitely this gentleman right here that said that he plays for Falcons United for the 13U. So
Yeah,
he's a good dude. So when y'all started the season, right? When did you guys knew that y'all had a special team?
well, like when we beat RDU and OG Ducks, we just knew that we had some time to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Because everybody started talking about y'all. I don't think that people really took y'all as serious in the beginning. You know, they just thought, okay, well, we got DEA. We gonna win that, and then we gonna play against each other. You know, the dang, what is the team? The RDU versus the Ducks. So I guarantee you they probably thought they were going to play against each other, and then y'all pretty much ruined that because those were the two teams that won it last year. One for the AYF, and then the other one for the YNC. So to pull that off, man, that was definitely I say impressive. So when you guys end up getting some of the teams, the players from Slidell, what was your thought then?
Um, right there, I was like, wow, this is. I was like, it was really. We had people from Louisiana, Ohio, and like Mississippi. It was just really, really crazy. I was like, I was like, I don't know. It was
Right.
just really shocking.
Now I get it. So what was some of the speculations that you heard, right? What were some of the things that are misconceptions that was about DEA? I know one, it was that y'all didn't practice. That was one of the things they said that y'all never practiced. So a lot of teams felt like they had the advantage because of that. Could you speak to people about practicing and what did y'all do, to prepare for the game?
Well, we practice. We only practice on weekdays. I mean, not weekdays, weekends. Like on the weekend, we didn't, but we did practice. And
Okay.
we practice hard.
So basically on the weekend, y'all just had like longer practices than average. Okay, because I had coach on here and he was telling me he spoke highly of you guys. He was saying like a lot of people they think that that they're gonna beat us, but I don't see nobody beating us, right? And he just spoke so highly of y'all. But then I was speaking about Stanka. I wasn't really even paying attention to you. And then I remember coming to Louisiana. I don't know if you remember that the Halloween. I think it was the Halloween thing. And then I spoke to y'all, and then y'all was like, man, we just gonna blow this team out. It didn't turn out that way, but y'all definitely got the victory.
Sure.
So what was the team that you wanted to play that you did not get the chance to play? And then what was the team that was surprisingly the toughest team that y'all played?
Well, surprisingly, the toughest team we played was West Orlando because we like made a game. But the team I really wanted to play was OG Ducks.
Oh,
I
I thought who I thought you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna mention CD Dream Chasers.
nah, they
Yeah.
suck.
Oh no! Did you say? Oh, hey. So you know you gotta play next year. You know that. So, because the Dream Chasers, honestly, if they play West Orlando Jags 9 times, 9 more times, I think they win. The problem, right? The issue that happened, I think, was that they felt like they already had the game won instead of just playing the game, right? So I think that was the biggest situation with Dream Chasers. So I thought for sure it was going to be you two guys playing, in the championship, but it didn't pan out that
We
way. If you guys played, what do you feel the outcome would have been and why?
I think we still would have won. I, I don't think no one can mess with DEA. I don't think so.
And they got some big boys though. They got they got number 13, Chaser. They got a few more other big boys. I just wanted to see that game. See, that's why I am a real big fan of actually playing, the team in the season, because you may not get, the game that you want. And there's always an upset within the game. Why did you want to play OG Ducks, even though that you already beat them? Why do you feel like you want to play them again?
I just felt like the first time it was like a really good game, and I think it would have been would have played them that second time.
So the outcome you think would have been a little worse?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they didn't have I'm from what I'm hearing that they didn't have they quarterback. So yeah, I can definitely agree to that. Now I have to admit, I was on the DEA train, right? Initially, like when y'all end up beating RDU and the Ducks, right? So I was on the board. But then when I seen you guys play in I want to say, in Louisiana versus Rare Breed, which is the team I thought that you were going to say that was the hardest team that y'all played, because I think they ended up getting to like the 3-yard line with, I think, about 3 minutes to go, and y'all end up stopping them. They got some turnover. I mean, some offside offensive penalties and stuff like that, to where you guys end up, pulling it off or whatever, right? Most of the people that played against Rare Breeds had a hard time, and I think underestimation was the biggest part, because before y'all played them, y'all like, man, we about to blow them out. They ain't even gonna be no competition, So what do you think, would have been the outcome had you played them again?
I think we still would have won, of course. You know what I'm saying? I think we would have won. But they really are a good team.
Yeah. So what do you think that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
To be honest, I thought we really were going to play them, but I thought we were really going to play them because that was the hardest team we actually played.
Right. And what do you feel like they were missing to just get them over that hump?
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, I was saying I don't think they really had that fight like we did.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about, was it number 32? Big Boy, the one who was running the ball for Rare Breeds.
He was really cold.
Man, hey, I'm telling you, I see with him and what is it, Boogie, to play against that all day, and to have to, hit them guys the whole duration of the game. I felt like that was the reason they matched up with you guys, because they can match our physicality. I didn't, looking at everybody else like the RDU, I didn't feel like they had anything, to stop y'all, because it's like, even when they did stop y'all, it was only about what y'all already ran about 4 yards. So it was like, okay, yeah, we are tackling you, but then now we're getting 4 yards each carry. So I just like, man, they can't win like that, you know, and then it turned out to be that way. But honestly, I did have you guys and RDU in the championship, you know, in the beginning until Dream Chasers came. And then I seen that, I seen that they had, you know, a lot of arsenal. They're very diverse. And I felt like they were one of the youth team that actually were high school ready, you know, so that's why I wanted to see you guys play. But yeah, man, what was your mindset going into the championship game?
Well, I just really had to focus. I was really just focused, you know what I'm saying? I already knew we was gonna win, but I just had to like really lock in and you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what do you feel like you learned from number 2 and number 3? I think them guys are they tough. I like them too. But
Oh,
but what you feel like you learned from those guys?
um to go like really to go hard the whole game and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So so far as the team, do you feel like most of them going to be able to stay together, or do you feel like because I think number 2 played up, right?
Yes sir, last season. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm figuring out that he probably want to do the same thing, you know, maybe next season or something like that. So but there will be a 13U, even though you have not committed to DA, there will be a 13U, right? For them. Okay, all right, cool. Cause man, I'm gonna be honest, the game that I still want to see, and I think that they will be together and you know add a few more pieces. I'm gonna watch Dream Chasers. See, in Georgia, they don't have a 14U, you know, but they'll do a 13U. But last season, I thought with this season, I thought that there were going to be a lot of 13U teams in Georgia, but it didn't turn out that way because they only played for the Falcons United, you know. So but yeah, man, this is what I want to ask from you. Who is your top 5 favorite players, youth football players that you've seen so far?
Um Aiden Evans, Neiman Page, of course, not 2 and 3. Um Rocky, my QB.
Come on, man. And you
Yeah, I'm sorry.
you being biased, man. I know it's some other player that you seen from the team from different teams that you like, oh man. Like for me, what is it? Gabe Kemp, the running back. I think he's 11U, but like that kid is special. But yeah, man, I'm knowing that you know you seen some other players. Like for instance, Honey Badger.
Yeah, he's cold.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
I can't really give you like some people that I really like seen because I don't really like pay attention to that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel it. You know, just focusing on what you're doing. Now I get it, but I'm a name some players that I think has the potential to reach you know the highest plateau, and I'm gonna say Honey Badger. I'm
Mhm.
gonna say it's a DN that plays for Rare Breeds 11U, which is Quanadine. I think um, Chase, which is a D tackle. I think number 2 for Dream Chasers. I think number 2 for y'all. I think he's also special. And I'm gonna give one more. I think uh the I think the quarterback is it the quarterback for DMV. I like him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that those are some really good players. You know, so when are you starting your spring training if you haven't already?
Spring training.
Mm-hmm.
I already started it.
Oh, you already started.
I already
Uh,
started off-season training and all that.
Okay. Nah, cause look, man, I'm getting ready to do like these episodes, man, to where you know I'm working out with the with the players to get me in shape, man. I feel like I'm out of shape, man. So you know that's something that I would love to connect with you on, later on down the line. And then the other thing is I want to come and film some of the games for the 707 for y'all. So but yeah, so getting down to just a little bit of the business aspect. All right. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you, man, congratulations on the newfound fame. But I would like to ask this question, right? So how did you figure out a way to, I guess, because a lot of people were saying since you had a mustache or whatever, and I seen some of the skits that you were doing, they said that since you had the mustache or whatever, that you were older than what you were, right? Even though when I'm looking at the pictures, you always had one. You know what I'm saying? Like as a baby. So how did you guys come up with a way to actually maximize that opportunity to get to where you are now?
Really, it's just like once I got it, I just had to feed off of it and like take advantage of it, because you only get one shot and stuff like this. So I really just take advantage of it and I just set it up YouTube, TikTok, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now that's I man, that's dope, man. Cause like most people, man, I'm glad you very confident. Most people, probably would have just let that opportunity go. So I'm glad, and that's why I wanted to, ask that question because somebody else may have something unique about themselves, right? And they just may let it pass. No, if you see something that's working, take it, flip it, use it to your own advantage, and stuff like that. So one of the things that I would say to you, right? This is just me giving advice because I do this for the youth. I want to empower the youth, right? With knowledge. Okay. So one of the things is if you have not already, I would say definitely go get your name trademark.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why, I have to tell you why. The reason why, when you go to the colleges, when you go to the NFL, right? When you in these situations, they can only use your name when you allow it, right? So when you talk about jersey sales, you licensing your name for them to have the ability to, to use your name. So like a lot of people don't know this. Michael Jordan didn't own his name. Prince did not own his name. A lot of people don't own their name because they never took the time to go and trademark it. So that's number one, right?
Yes, sir.
Number two, definitely do more interviews, right, with other people and stay humble. And when I say humble, I don't mean, uh do an interview with everybody, right? Or whatever. It has to make sense. Do whatever makes sense. And then basically like everything can't be for you to help them. It has to help you as a brand. Don't do anything that's going to compromise your brand.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So like if working with somebody, is a detriment to your brand, don't do it. Definitely make sure that you maximize the NIL opportunity. It's coming. It's a lot of funds coming your way. And the reason why I do this show is because I want to give people the experience to talk, to do interviews, to have practice. You know what I'm saying? Because the more that you can speak in front of a camera, the more marketable you become, right? So you don't want to, cut that side off. That's how a lot of people end up being a sports analysis after they play, football and stuff like that. And I'm saying this to you because you're already there. You just got to understand the business side of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's what's more important to me, to help you understand that. Look, man, okay, I'm a brand. Anything that I do wrong, taints my brand. If I don't protect my name, you know, somebody else would try to do that, would try to take it, you know, and stuff like that. And basically, you would have to change what like your own brand name. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go take care of that whenever you get an opportunity. I'm pretty sure you got some apparel, some clothes coming or something like that. Maximize that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So there's I mean, I'm gonna let you figure out the other stuff, but there are a lot of opportunities that's coming your way, you know what I'm saying, that you need to be up on. And you need to, and that's why I said in your inbox, that's why I told you I'm glad that you taking control of your image
Yes, sir.
because that's important. You know what I'm saying? So if you allow somebody else to make you, as you see in the media, a lot of times they would take an opportunity to try to break you as well. So you know, maximize every opportunity, control your own destiny, control your own situation. Anything that comes out, you are the one that gave the okay, you know, to do it, and that's the importance of trademarking your name. You control your identity, which they call it likeness. You know what I'm saying? They call it likeness. So yeah, I definitely had to give you those gems, bro, because there are some people that's watching and they're just trying to understand how you know certain people got to a point that they are, and they wanted to know some of the things they can do to make money. I think that you guys have a chance to be millionaires before y'all even get to the NFL. And if you want to go to the NFL, then that's optional. But to understand and learn how to maximize it, you know, that's important. So I just gave you a few gems. He says, Coach says, all the things that Ken has suggested are very important for the young men. He also may want to get into some type of communication class or workshop. Have you ever thought about that?
Well, I was in the communication class, and
Uh-huh.
but that was like before COVID.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. So like a Toastmaster.
Yes.
And oh, you were? Okay, dope. That's dope. Cause that's understanding for those who don't know. Toastmasters is basically they teach you how to debate and how to structure your debate and your talking points to make it to where you know how to argue your point. So that's the importance of Toastmaster. So yeah, man, what do you feel like your goal and your destination is? What do you want to do?
Well, I just really want to do something good. You know,
Mm-hmm.
really want to. Well, like my goal,
Yeah.
I just really want to take care of my mom and dad and parents and like and grandma. You know,
Mm-hmm.
grandfather.
So, do you feel like you can do that before you get to the NFL?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you can too. I already feel like you got a great head start. You know, yeah, I feel like the commercials. I think they can have fun with you. You know, just because, like I said, the fact that you embrace the people saying that you have a mustache at a very young age had to be one of the best things that you could have ever done, because now a lot of people can use that, you know, in a way to where it's comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In a great way though. And I think I seen one on your platform where you know the guy he was making fun of. It was a very entertaining video that you created. You know, those type of situations. Everybody likes somebody that's marketable, and I think that so far you're doing a great job at that. You know, so but yeah, football to me is just a stepping stone, and it's a segue to other opportunities. You know what I'm saying? For those who get the fame, a lot of them they become millionaires too. They know how to utilize it, they maximize it. You already building your YouTube up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's dope. Your IG, you building that up. Also too, a lot of people don't know this because I just lost a page, which I'm supposed to be getting back. of 110,000 followers, right? One of the things that I wish I would have did was build my other page from that page. So that'll be another tool that you can use. Start building find another page, build your other page up, tell people to follow that. And, and that can be for solely business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's multiple ways that you can utilize that. But yeah, man, that's really one of my main reasons I wanted to interview you. It's like I feel like he needs to know all this information that I'm trying to give. You know what I'm saying? And who better than to select someone that's already kind of there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, what is your expectation for next year?
Just to keep growing and growing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is there anything that you do outside of football? Like, do you play any other sport?
No. Well, I was playing basketball, but
Are you any good?
no.
No.
And I run
Nah,
track.
yeah, everybody ain't like me, man. I think I'm one of the few, man, that can play football, basketball. I don't think I'm a little too scared for baseball. The pitcher
Yeah.
might get mad or something. They throw the ball too fast, man. So I can't deal with the baseball, but I know how to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm just too scared to play football. I mean baseball. But look, man, tell somebody, man, that you want them to understand, about you going forward.
Um. Well, I'm just a regular guy. That's all. So.
Yeah. Nah, I respect it, but yeah, man, I can be on here all day. Usually, man, my chat, I think the first live stream, kind of messed everything up. But usually, my chat, people they full of questions and stuff like that. A lot of them did. I don't think they came back. I don't think they knew that I was coming back on. But yeah, man, they usually have questions. But I think from the last one, a lot of them feel like that you were a good player, but they also feel like you just utilized the situation that came your way perfectly, and that helped you build up into the point that you are. But then what a lot of people just don't see how brilliant that is the fact that you took a situation that people meant to probably be mean about, and you made it a good. And that's what life is. You know what I'm saying? Taking a bad situation and turning it into a positive. And you definitely did that. So man, I commend you on that. Thank you for the interview. The next one, I might be asking you a lot more questions, but like I'm more so, like I said, I wanted to give out that information. Coach says question for you. Is he running track or wrestling to build up his skill set?
No, so just run the track. I've been really
Oh,
tried wrestling. Well, my friend was trying to get me to start wrestling because he does wrestling. But
okay. Hey, matter of fact, let me see. One last thing, because one of my guys, Sports Fanatic, man, he had actually had a question before I go, because he sent it yesterday, but I just totally forgot. Let me see. I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna let you go. Let me see. Dude, I'm blind. All right, this thing just. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, sports fanatic. He wanted me to ask a question. I lost it. I don't know what happened. It literally it was in my DMs, but he had wanted to ask a couple questions, but hey, it ain't gonna happen. But yeah, man, thank you for tuning in, man. I love your personality. I love your attitude. I think that you have some really, really good things ahead of you. I think you need to for sure maximize those NILs. You know what I'm saying? Once those come your way, because I've seen a couple of high school players who are now millionaires, just utilizing the NILs. And yeah, man, just find, different ways. Whatever goes against your brand, whatever goes against that, or compromise the integrity of your brand, stay away from it.
Yes, sir.
Stay away from it, I'm pretty sure you have a great support system, because you wouldn't be at this point without it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest with you. But yeah, stay humble. Keep When I say that, I don't mean, like I said, I don't mean take everything, or doing something for everybody. It's being humble. No, when I say be humble, just understand your situation and move accordingly. The other thing, um, he says, great personality and humble, much success. Yeah, man, it's hard not to want to do something for you, but definitely keep your grades up. You know that part. Um, yeah, make sure you listening to parents, and then just make sure you stay working. Let your actions be louder than your words. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, for y'all that tune in, thank you guys for tuning in. I know you probably expected more of an interview. I'm gonna say that for the next time I get a chance to get you on here to ask you a ton of questions. But like I say, man, I'm more so intrigued and proud that you have an opportunity to do greater things. So I wanted to share that information with you. But
Yes.
man, thank you. And man, I don't know moms, but I want to say she's doing a really good job, man. So
He
you
said,
know, huh?
thank you.
Oh yeah, hey, it's true. So, but yeah, man, go ahead, enjoy the rest of your day, man, and
Thank you for the opportunity too.
yes, sir, yes, sir.